Hello, I'm Adam LaPierre, a master of wine, and today we're diving into 5 of the best Napa vintages since 2010. Let's get started. The 2013 vintage in Napa Valley is often considered a benchmark year, with nearly perfect growing conditions that resulted in wines of incredible depth, power, and longevity. Moderate temperatures throughout the season, with no significant heat spikes or rain, allowed the grapes to ripen evenly and at their own pace. This vintage is celebrated for its consistency across the valley, producing wines that are not only intense and concentrated, but also incredibly well structured, with a balance that promises decades of aging potential. The tannins are firm yet fine, providing a solid backbone to the opulent fruit, making these wines both approachable in their youth and suitable for long-term cellaring. Among the standout wines from this vintage is the 2013 Stag's Leap Wine Cellars Cask 23, a limited blend made from fruit from the top of Stag's Leap vineyards. Robert Parker scored the wine's 99. He described the wine as having magnificent floral notes intermixed with blueberry, blackberry, and cassis, with no hint of new oak. He called it a full-bodied, opulent wine on the palate with great purity and personality. He also called it a prodigious example of Cabernet Sauvignon. Dominus also stood out this vintage with the 2013 Dominus Estate, which achieved a perfect 100 points from Robert Parker for its impeccable balance and structure. He asserted that this wine was one of the most profound wines Christian Moueix had ever made in his rather brilliant winemaking career, both in Bordeaux, France, and in the Napa Valley. The 2019 vintage was another exceptional year for Napa Valley, marked by a wet spring that provided a strong start for the vines. The growing season saw moderate heat, followed by cool and steady conditions through the harvest, which allowed for balanced, elegant wines with refined acidity. This vintage is noted for its ability to produce wines that combine richness and finesse with vibrant fruit flavors supported by well-integrated tannins and a refreshing backbone of acidity. The wines from 2019 are characterized by their purity of fruit and complexity, as well as a sense of harmony that really suggests they'll age gracefully for many years. One of the standout wines from this vintage is the 2019 Opus 1, the famed collaboration between Robert Mondavi and Baron Philippe de Rothschild. This wine received an extraordinary 97 and 99 point range from the Wine Advocate's Lisa Prati-Brown, also a master of wine. She noted that the wine is a truly magnificent Opus 1 in the making, with its deep garnet purple color, complex bouquet of black forest cake, morello cherries, and fresh black currants. Another remarkable wine from this vintage is the 2019 Dalaval Maya, a renowned single vineyard wine from the eastern foothills of the valley. This wine earned a perfect 100 points from the Wine Advocate, describing it as stunningly graceful, finishing with so much brightness and energy. If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more wine insights and recommendations. The 2015 vintage was a year of challenges and rewards, with the 4th consecutive year of drought and a cold spell during flowering, leading to significantly lower yields. However, these conditions also contributed to wines of remarkable concentration and intensity. The small, concentrated berries produced wines with incredible depth, power, and complexity, showcasing intense black fruit flavors, firm tannins, and a rich, full-bodied texture. This vintage is noted for its ability to produce wines with a strong sense of place, where the terroir of each vineyard is clearly expressed in the finished wine. Among the highlights from 2015 are the Colgan IX Estate and the 2015 Islay Vineyard, both achieving perfect 100-point scores. The 2016 vintage is widely regarded as one of the most exceptional years in recent Napa Valley history, with nearly all of Napa's AVAs benefiting from near-perfect growing conditions. The year was marked by an ideal blend of warm days and cool nights, allowing for a slow, even ripening that resulted in wines that are beautifully balanced, showcasing both power and elegance. This vintage produced wines that are poised for decades of aging, making 2016 a truly collectible vintage. Among the standouts from this incredible vintage, the 2016 Harlan Estate has received unanimous acclaim, earning a perfect 100-point score from Jeb Dunnick, the Wine Advocate, and James Suckling. Suckling posed the question, is this the most refined, harmonious, and focused Harlan ever? While Dunnick noted, the purity is off the charts. It builds incrementally on the palate and has a finish that won't quit, reminding me a little of the 2013. Another wine that perfectly encapsulates the greatness of 2016 is the 2016 Promontory, which also received a perfect 100-point score from the Wine Advocate and Jeb Dunnick. Dunnick compared the wine to Chateau Latour. Finally, we have the 2018 vintage, which is already being hailed as one of the best in Napa Valley's history. The season began with early rains that provided ample water for the vines, setting the stage for a long, dry growing season. This allowed for slow, even ripening and the development of complex flavors across the valley. The 2018 vintage is noted for producing wines with remarkable depth, structure, and a seamless integration of fruit and tannin. The wines from this vintage are characterized by their rich, dark fruit flavors, balanced acidity, and fine-grained tannins, making them both approachable in their youth and capable of aging gracefully for many years. A standout is the 2018 Ascendo Cellars Cabernet Sauvignon, which scored a perfect 100 points from Venice. Antonio Galloni gushed that the 2018 possesses off-the-charts intensity and fabulous balance. He calls out the black cherry, plum, chocolate, spice, and licorice flavors on the palate, saying they all build over the time, but that it's the wine's mind-blowing intensity and pedigree that are once again so alluring. He calls the wine, quite simply, regal. Additionally, the 2018 Abreu Thorvilos proprietary red received a 99-point score from the Wine Advocate, with Joe Zerwinski noting that the wine strikes an amazing balance and splits the difference between the 2016 and 2017 in terms of its fruit expression, with dark cherries and cassis joined by gentle floral herbal nuances on the nose. He calls it full-bodied in the mouth and concentrated with a pure, lengthy, and refreshing finish. So there you have it, 5 of the best Napa vintages since 2010. Each of these years has produced exceptional wines that showcase the diversity and potential of Napa Valley. Whether you're a collector or simply a lover of fine wine, these vintages offer something truly special. Thank you for joining me today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more wine insights and recommendations. Cheers.